Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, squad. Today is a beautiful day to dive back into the absolute madness of our favorite soap universe. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because the tea we are about to spill is completely off the charts. My jaw is literally on the floor right now. I am sitting here at 3 a.m. My eyes are completely bloodshot from staring at the screen, and I am literally shaking because if I do not vent about this massive plot twist right this second, I am going to spontaneously combust. Besties, we need to hold a literal intervention right now. Did we just witness the most insane, reality-altering moment in the history of this franchise? Because I am oscillating between pure hype and total disbelief over what just went down. We all knew things were getting messy, but Sienna knocking out Victor Newman and rescuing Matt Clark? I am screaming into the mic. This is not a drill. The sheer audacity, the pure main character energy of it all. I need to trauma dump this entire experience onto the squad who actually gets the vision, because my brain is basically a buffering wheel right now, and I am low-key losing my mind. Mainly, we have to talk about how we even got to this peak cringe high-stakes moment, because the setup is just as chaotic as the payoff. Let us rewind to the absolute mess that is Patty Williams. We all saw Patty trying to play savior to an amnesiac, Matt Clark, thinking she was going to have this beautiful romance. But Matt, who is currently missing his memories but apparently still has his survival instincts intact, completely rejected her romantic advances in the park and decided he needed to flee Genoa City on his own. And what does Patty do? She throws a literal tantrum and calls Victor Newman to sell Matt out. Patty getting rejected and immediately dialing up the Dark Lord of Genoa City to drop a pin on Matt's location is so unbelievably petty, and no cap, I am kind of living for the drama of it. She basically served Matt up on a silver platter to the one man who has the resources to obliterate him. Then we have Victor Newman himself strutting into the situation with his usual terrifyingly calm apex predator energy. You just know Victor got that phone call from Patty and thought this was going to be a walk in the park. He is the mustache. He does not just go on errands, he executes tactical strikes. He probably thought he was going to roll up, intimidate a highly vulnerable, memory-wiped Matt Clark and drag him back to his lair to use him as a pawn. Victor's ego is literally massive, and he completely underestimated the variables in play. He thought he had the entire situation locked down, yet he completely failed to account for the wild card that is Sienna, and that is where this entire sequence goes from standard drama to unhinged cinematic gold. Totally. Let us set the scene for the confrontation, because the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Matt is out there, confused, vulnerable, angry at himself for trusting Patty, and just trying to navigate his survival alone. He is probably looking over his shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop, and boom, enter Victor. You can practically hear Victor's low, menacing voice monologuing about power and consequences. Matt has no idea what is fully going on because of his amnesia, which makes the power dynamic so incredibly skewed. I was literally clutching my pearls thinking Matt was done for and Victor was going to completely ruin his life. And then Sienna enters the chat and literally flips the script. I am not okay. I need a paper bag to breathe. Out of nowhere, Sienna swoops in like an absolute avenging angel and just lays out, Victor Newman! She knocked him out cold. Are we joking right now? You do not just walk up to Victor Newman, the patriarch of the most powerful family in Genoa City, and knock him unconscious. The collective gasp that left my body could have shattered glass. I was jumping up and down in my room, screaming at my monitor. Sienna did not hesitate. She did not give a monologue. She just delivered the physical mic drop of the century and sent the mustache straight to dreamland. It was spicy, and it was the most satisfying thing I have seen in literal years. Wait, let's go down a quick storytime rabbit hole because I need to contextualize how massive this is. I have been watching this show since the Stone Age, okay? I have seen Victor survive explosions, corporate takedowns, and literal assassination attempts. The man is basically made of Teflon and pure spite. People cower when he just looks at them funny. To have a character like Sienna just walk up and physically neutralize him with zero hesitation is breaking every single rule of the Newman playbook. It is like watching a glitch in the Matrix. I remember back in the day when anyone who even raised a hand to Victor would be immediately ruined financially. But Sienna just did it and grabbed Matt like it was a Tuesday. Wait, I'm literally yapping right now. Let's get back to the actual tea. So Victor is literally snoozing on the pavement, and Sienna goes into full rescue mode. She grabs Matt, who is probably looking at her like she is an absolute superhero, and they just bounce. The dynamic here is so fascinating. Why is Sienna risking the wrath of the entire Newman Empire for Matt Clark? Matt is a dangerous figure with a dark past, but right now he is just an isolated guy trying to survive. Sienna, stepping up to be his protector, is giving me life. She scooped him up and got him out of the danger zone while Victor was left counting sheep. Hot take, but I am actually ascending just thinking about the absolute panic that is going to ensue when Victor wakes up with a massive headache and realizes he got bested. Mainly, I cannot stop thinking about the ripple effects this is going to have on the canvas, especially because of the timing. Let us not forget that Victor is supposed to be dealing with the catastrophic fallout of Nick's severe fentanyl addiction. Victoria literally just caught Nick using, and she is desperately trying to orchestrate a massive family intervention. She pushed Victor and Nikki to put aside their marital warfare to present a united front to force Nick into a 24/7 inpatient rehab facility. Victor is supposed to be the terrifyingly calm, fiercely protective father laying down the law for Nick on May 22nd. How on earth is he going to show up to this life or death family intervention when he just got knocked out by Sienna? The logistics are sending me. Nick is out here gaslighting everyone. Adam is interrogating him, and Victor is literally taking naps on the concrete. Yet the chaos does not stop there, because we also have to factor in Nikki. Nikki is already furious with Victor over his ruthless yacht takeover plot. She is so exhausted by his antics that she is seriously questioning their marriage, and she is currently leaning heavily on Jack Abbott, who is totally manipulating the situation. Imagine Nikki's reaction when she finds out Victor was out hunting down Matt Clark based on a tip from Patty Williams and ended up getting knocked out by Sienna. Jack is going to have an absolute field day with this information. Victor's aura of invincibility is completely shattered. Is it just me, or did they completely fumble the bag on this one? Actually, no, I am taking that back mid-sentence because this is the exact kind of high-octane mess that keeps me glued to the screen. I am literally shaking just thinking about the next episode. We are witnessing soap history, no cap.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.